How to live alone happily. More and more people are living alone today. An estimated 1 in 4 people in the United States are making a home on their own. 1. There are lots of advantages to living alone. No one to fight for the remote, no one to judge you if you want to eat a bologna sandwich in your underwear in the middle of the night, but it can also get lonely when there's no one to come home to. Keep reading to learn how to make the most of living solo. Taking care of yourself. Engage with the world. It's too easy to isolate and let negative thoughts run wild, so you need to make the effort, no matter how small, not to cut yourself off from the outside world. Make sure you are spending time with friends. Set up a book or dinner club so you know you'll have that weekly interaction with other people. 3. If you don't know anyone in your area, it is vital you make an effort to meet people. If you're into climbing, go to the climbing gym or join a meetup. Get to know yourself. Living alone gives you plenty of time to explore what makes you tick. Meditate, journal, and experiment with what makes you happy. Learn what triggers feelings of loneliness. Think about times when loneliness hits you hardest and then make a plan to counter it. 6. Do you feel really bummed when you return to an empty apartment after work or school? Schedule an activity, like going to a Zumba class, that gives you just enough time to get home, change, and head out the door again. Figure out the best parts of living alone, whether it's drinking straight from the carton, cleaning in your underwear, or peeing with the bathroom door wide open, and indulge. 7. Adopt a pet. Bringing a furry friend home can relieve the loneliness you may experience living alone. Pets fulfill our natural need for touch and companionship, which can help you manage stress. Studies show that people with pets are healthier and live longer lives. Having a pet can actually lower your blood pressure. 9. Pets can help give your day-to-day life structure. They must be fed on time, walked, and cared for. This can help you get out of your own head and think about the needs of your pet. 10. A pet that needs exercise, like a dog, can get you up and moving, improving your own physical health in the process. 11. Remember that a pet is a long-term commitment, so make sure you choose an animal that fits with your lifestyle. If you're gone most of the day, a dog might not be the best fit. A cat, rabbit, or reptile might be a better choice. Practice self-discipline. Sure, one of the best things about living alone is that you can wear your sweatpants and ratty t-shirt all day without judgment. But if you slip into a state of apathy and don't practice self-care, if you stop showering, getting dressed, exercising, or eat too much or too little, you can quickly spiral into depression. It's up to you to hold yourself accountable for these things. Force yourself to get up and get dressed every day, even if you don't plan on going anywhere. Even minimal effort can make a difference when combating loneliness. People who make their bed every morning are often more productive, self-disciplined, and feel better about themselves. It's a great way to start your day off on a good foot. 13. This also means you need to control your vices. If you know you can't buy a bottle of wine without drinking the entire thing, then maybe leave it on the shelf or buy something that comes in a small bottle. 14. Have a plan for when you get sick. Coming down with the flu when there's not a roommate, spouse, or family member to help take care of you or run to the pharmacy can be a major downside to living alone. Have first aid essentials on hand as well, like antibiotic ointment, gauze and band-aids, rubbing alcohol, and pain relievers. 17. This is another reason to get to know your neighbors. If you're really sick, you can reach out to them to pick up your medication or bring you fluids and chicken noodle soup. Learn to cook for one. There are tons of cookbooks and websites devoted to learning how to make delicious, dynamic meals for a household of one. You don't need to live off the same meal for 5 days in a row, nor do you need to get takeout each and every night. Learn to use your leftovers in creative ways. Turn leftover steak into tacos with some lime, salsa and tortillas, or throw your leftover veggies in with some pasta for an entirely new dish. 19. Plan your meals at the beginning of the week to make shopping easier. Knowing how you are going to use your food and how much you need will cut down on waste. 20. No, it's not forever. Just because you're alone now, or have been for a while, it doesn't mean that you always will be. Learning how to make yourself happy, to feel whole and fulfilled on your own, can make you more successful in making and maintaining friendships and relationships.